So I'm Dr. Nikki Gerard. I work for Chemspeed Technologies based from our headquarters in Basel. I'm a chemist by education and my role here is a Director of Business Development. I work in our life science team, but one of my key initiatives is to work with our Bruker automation packages, so utilizing our automated solutions and integrating these with analytical devices typically within the Bruker portfolio to provide full closed-loop end-to-end workflow solutions. At Chemspeed, we specialize in partial to full automated workflow solutions covering the entire market. So this is from life science through to material science and consumer goods performance materials as well. And this can cover the full product development cycle. So it can be from sample preparation through to synthesis, process research, formulation, and right up to testing as well. We offer a range of automated solutions from small benchtop, so 45 by 45 centimeters, right up until large connected lab solutions, which often integrate some kind of mobile robot or robotic arm or a shuttle system to fully connect your lab solutions. Chemspeed can provide front-end automation solutions to the workflow steps which lead up to the analytics. So coupled together with the different analytical devices from Bruker, such as the NMR, we can provide a full end-to-end solution to accommodate each of the workflow steps in your laboratory. This could be for different types of workflows. So I give some examples. For analytical labs, you could be preparing NMR tubes for high field NMR. So you would like to do the sample preparation step, the capping step, also the automated loading or unloading into the high field NMR system. And we can do this via the sample case provided for the high field NMR. As a second example, it could be for a discovery or screening type of workflow within your lab. So you would like the reaction preparation step, also the reaction execution. And if you couple this with something like Bruker's 480, so benchtop NMR, you can have online NMR analysis to track the product formation and the reaction progress as well. So if we take the example of the Bruker automation package, where we have an automated solution for preparation, reaction execution, and workup, and then we have integrated with, for example, the Fourier 80, so the benchtop NMR, integrating Chemspeed software with the Fourier reaction light software of the benchtop NMR allows for real-time data transfer. If we want to go one step further than this, we can couple this to an automated processing software such as ACP, so Advanced Chemical Profiling Software, and we can essentially back filter then the results directly to a scientist or into an AI ML algorithm depending on the lab setup and also your vision. And these decisions can essentially direct the next set of reactions, and the cycle can continue as long as there are sufficient consumables which are loaded into the system. So we see more and more how the industry is focusing towards digitalization, especially in highly regulated environments where there are compliance requirements, and it's even more important. At Chemspeed, our solutions are extremely flexible and designed in a modular way to specifically meet your requirements and throughput needs. And they're also compatible for GXP or non-GMP labs, depending on what your needs are. Our OxSuite software contains essential compliance features that you would need to support such a GMP environment. So this can be user rights, audit trails, electronic signatures, reporting, and also recipe management as well. And an example of this is if you want to create a method in a lab, and then you want to essentially transfer this to an adjacent lab at another site, and this is all possible. There are many advantages automation can bring to routine analytical workflows, and we often start with our customers by asking them to describe their most time-consuming or resource-consuming tasks. And it's usually the ones which are extremely repetitive. They perform them every day. No one in the lab actually wants to do them. And I think a really good example of this is sample preparation for analytics. So regardless of the analytical technique, preparing samples takes a lot of time. It usually depends on the person who's performing this, the environment it's done in, the accuracies which are accepted by the workflow or by the person. An example of this will be weighing 96 samples at 1 milligram. It's not an easy easy kind of 5-minute job, and will always involve some concentration and, of course, human error in this type of manual setup. So this is definitely a good example, but also a really easy process in which you can automate. So a simple instrument which automates the sample preparation into plates and vials. You can have optional capping, direct integration of the analytical device if this is what you would like, and it can essentially then provide you with an end-to-end solution for the lab, both reducing the human errors, but often drastically also increasing the throughput. So last month, we entered into a strategic partnership with Itinerary Technologies with an aim to accelerate R&D and really bridge that automation and machine learning gap. This involves integrating one of our Bruker automation packages for reaction preparation, execution, and online NMR for reaction screening purposes. And we are integrating this with Itinerary's no-code AI platform. So we're now in the process of setting up 2 demo labs as proof of concepts, and we can really showcase then this integration. It'll be live here in Basel, and it will be live at Itinerary's newly established lab in Boston. So 2 very large life science hotspots, and our plan is that these 2 labs become collaborative hubs for demonstrations, customer onboarding, and will allow us to showcase real-world use cases, moving closer towards truly closed-loop environments.